That, making quite the entrance there, is the newly announced BMW i4. Yeah, it's news time again. The BMW i4 has been talked about in concept form for quite a while now, evolving from various weird and wonderful BMW concepts over the past couple of years, as new cars often do. It looks like it's actually happening now though. It's penciled in for an autumn 2021 release, so sooner than you might think. Now let's address the buck-toothed elephant in the room. I know that grille isn't popular. I know that you're going to tell me how hideous it is in the comments. That's absolutely fine. The current Model 4 series has got exactly the same grille, including the newly launched M4. And yet, for every person that thinks it's absolutely hideous and they'd never buy one and it's terrible, there's another that would crawl over hot coals to sit in the driver's seat. You can't see it when you're driving it anyway, can you? People thought the Bangle era BMWs were ugly as well, but they sold well enough. And people seem to warm to them as well. Now, I don't think this will be any different in that department. It seems par for the course, really. Now that's out of the way, let's talk about the specifications. 523 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. The usual rather irrelevant EV statistics that everybody seems to obsess over. BMW do claim that this is a ground-up EV with BMW DNA. It's designed with performance in mind, and one would hope that goes beyond how fast it will get to 60 in a straight line. Hopefully it'll be fairly confident round a corner as well. And they say, for the first time, we've developed a BMW with sporty DNA for purely electric driving entirely from scratch. The BMW i4 offers everything BMW stands for, and it's fully electric too. We all know though, the only way Dave is going to get to his photocopier salesman convention on time in his electric company car is if it doesn't need charging every few miles. It seems that we have that covered here. A 363 mile WLTP range. You'd hope that even the most hardened salesman will need to be stopping for a comfort break before then. What I do find quite interesting, it says here that this will be available in different versions with ranges of up to 363 miles, suggesting that different battery sizes are going to be the way they're going to go here. It seems to me that that's how we're going to differentiate between EVs. You can have the huge battery for those daily trips from John O'Groats to Land's End that you absolutely must make every day. But you'll pay well for it, and you'll pay an awful lot more for the bigger battery version. It seems to be how it goes. Details are still a bit thin on the ground on the i4, but I think this model is very important for BMW. Now I'm hearing the early adopter i3 owner types bleat on about, oh, it's going to be too expensive, it's just another overpriced BMW. It's tipped to cost you 50, 60 grand. But there's no confirmed figures on there at the moment, that's just a rough guess really. But the i3 pushes 40 grand for a far smaller car, so I'm not sure, you know, is it really that out of touch pricing wise? I don't think it's beyond the realms of possibility, is it, for a cutting edge car from a premium prestige German manufacturer, if you're into that kind of thing. Nobody expects a brand new BMW to be cheap really, do they? But the biggest problem though, I think, for some people that are moaning about the i4 is that it doesn't look like an EV. It looks just like a 4 Series or any other modern BMW for that matter. But can't you see that this is a good thing? Some people might want to have a car that screams, oh, I'm an EV, look at me, and they're different and they're great and they're saving the world. But our salesman Dave? He just wants to get to his sales convention on time, doesn't he? Have something a little bit flash looking in the car park with the right badge on it. The savings on tax for having an electric car will be quite nice, but the reality is he couldn't give two shits about what's powering it, could he? These are the people that convert them to EV will make the biggest difference in terms of the environmental credentials to the country as a whole. These are the people you need to get behind the wheel of an EV. But it's going to be very difficult to do so unless you get the brief right. They don't want to be driving something that looks like a spaceship. They want to be driving, you know, a half-decent flash-looking car. They're not interested in it looking like it's lentil-powered and it has hemp seats and all that crap. They don't care. So I say bravo BMW. The i4 seems to have absolutely nailed what you were going for. It's a BMW that happens to be electric. No drama. Let me know what you think. I'm sure it'll be a bit Marmite. Do you love it or do you hate it? Look beyond the grille though. I think we need to accept that modern BMW design is going down a certain path with those crazy grills. I mean, it's nowhere near as bad as the new 7 Series, right? I don't think so anyway. But definitely let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.